Hello and welcome to another video. I seem to have gone a bit mad buying mini discs. This is just from the last week, 2 weeks maybe. So I don't know where I'm going to put them all, but anyway, I thought I'd show you what I bought. So these first, I met the wife. The wife went to the office for the first time since the sort of early part of the pandemic, and I went down there as well to do a little bit of shopping and met her for lunch. And there's a charity shop there that I got some quite interesting mini discs and a couple of cassettes from about 2 years ago. They deal with records and DVDs and mainly, but they did have a little supply of mini discs. But all they had was these 8. And I noticed that I actually probably did a video on a pickup from this charity shop before, where I think I got Now 48, and this Now 49 was still there. And I thought, oh, they've obviously not sold them, so I picked them all up. I gave them an offer for the mini disc just to clear out their stocks, because they weren't even on the shop floor. I had to ask, and they were in the storage cupboard, so they weren't going to sell them anyway. It's quite a nice one, but I've already got these. I've already got some JVC ones. They're not my favourite type of disc, but that's a nice colour. So what's on some of these? So we've got Whitney Houston. I will definitely not be listening to that. Rest in peace, but not my favourite artist at all. Sharp one, very similar to the W.H. Smith one I did before, and also I think a Maxell one. And as I go through these, if I do mention a video I've done before, that will be linked in the description box below as well. One of the 2 types of Sony premium discs. I did a video comparing the 2 different types of Sony premium discs as well. And this is, someone's written Westlife on there. I wonder if I can get that off, because I don't like labels and I don't like writing on disc. It really does spoil these beautiful discs. Another plastic shutter there. I had a conversation in the comments on one of the other videos, so you know who you are, but I quite like them. Now I don't see many of these. MD Maximus, Ibiza 2000. I've probably got that CD actually. BASF discs. I quite like this style. They do 2. One is more opaque and one is less opaque, so I might dig those out and add that onto another video one day. But I quite like those. And last but not least in this one is Funky Diva. Another. Oh, it's probably not, because this is not the right disc for the case. So picks up another little storage case. Got quite a few of these. I'll just edit this bit out for sound. There we go, that was a bit loud. So that's for the charity shop. I keep hoping that George from Retro Reselling, who lives about half an hour away from me, might find some, he might know about my channel and then find some mini discs at a car boot sale and then give me a shout, give me a chance to buy them and go pick them up rather than putting them on eBay and having to post them out. So I'm going to be careful how I open this, because it doesn't. I think these mini discs aren't in a box inside it. So let me have a feel around. Yeah, it feels like that's the edge of the box. So let's get in there. So this one was an eBay sale. This is new mini discs. Okay, so yeah, this was another eBay sale, and these weren't bad. I think I paid £8 plus about £3 or £4 postage for these. These are the colour MD80s, and I've got the one of my absolute favourite disc. I've got it to hand here if I can find it. Here it is. This is my absolute all-time favourite mini disc. I just love the colours on this. And they did, Maxell did a different one. Let's show it in here. Now that one's got a white backing on it, and this one's got a black backing. Now that one I like, is quite pretty, but I really love the style of this. and some people like the metal shutters. I'm not bothered because they're either in the case or in the machine for me. I really like this disc, and this is the 74-minute version. This is the 80-minute version, and there's an extra design on the front of this, and I did a video about these, but I do like it. I like this one better, but the 80 one with a butterfly on it is quite nice as well. So I thought since they were quite cheap, I'd order those 5 as well. Let's put this back. And clear off the desk again. So honestly, when I do the What's in My Box series, showing you of all the mini discs that I've managed to collect over the last few years, you'll realise I really don't need any more mini discs, but I can't stop buying them. It's a disease. So this one is probably upside down. Yeah, it is upside down, but I'm going to get it out like this because the other side of the box has got the addresses on it. I'm going to need to go up a bit here. Let me reposition the camera. I don't know whether that'll be in shot, but hopefully no, it's not. Hopefully it's all out of the way. So this is one I mentioned in an earlier video, and I messaged the guy when I bought it. I said please pack it carefully, because quite often if you get a plastic box of mini discs, I'll edit this for sound as well. I just threw the box over there. Quite often when you get a box, you get mini discs in a plastic box or just exposed like that and they're not packed very well, they get broken in transit. So I messaged the guy and he agreed to pack them carefully for me. Sorry about the shaky camera work. Oh, it's even got keys with it as well. Very cool. So that's the bubble wrap. It doesn't look broken, so it looks like it survived. Although the lid is a bit slippery there. Now this is not a mini disc box. So if you're old enough, you'll know what this box is for. So leave a comment in the comments box down below if you know what this box is originally for. And somewhere we've lost, I think, I'll check the packaging later, but essentially this little bit here is, there's supposed to be another one on the other side, and that's the hinge. So I'm just going to take the whole thing off. I think it's the easiest thing to do. Anyone watch the Lock Picking Lawyer? I reckon I could pick this lock, so maybe we'll do that as a weird extra video another time. But this is actually from Memorex. They're storage experts of a different type. So sorry, I was rambling again. Okay, so let's have a look and see what we've got. I couldn't see from the photograph, I couldn't read all of the labels. Oh, they're all written up at the back. That is very neat. But I don't like labels on the front. But I'm looking for new music basically. I've got lots of mini discs that I've bought used, and I found some new artists on them, which now I can either buy CDs for or stream from Google Play Music, or no, what do they call it now? YouTube Music, which is not a patch on Google Play Music. Never heard of him. So, and I thought there was a nice selection of discs, and this guy's gone and listed another lot of discs very similar to these, but with a few more rare ones, you know, less common discs in them. And I'm really tempted because there's a couple of discs that I haven't got, but I want them. But I don't really want to have to buy 40 discs just to get a few mini discs that I really want. Oh, meditation, blimey. I suppose I could do with some of that. I quite like these Maxells, these orange ones. I think I've got one of my favourite discs is an orange disc. I wonder if I can lay my hands on it. There it is. Yeah, exactly the same. So I like these orange discs. I nearly bought 10 of them used. I just like them. What's that got on the back? Howard Jones. Best of his highlights. So that's probably that's a CD I think I'll have of his, and I put the best of the tracks I liked. So Terry Oldfield, Zen. Oh, I'm not too good on. Oh, there's my favourite disc again. I'm not too good at relaxation. It kind of annoys me. Whale Song, flipping heck. I'll be comatose if I live to listen to all these. Wow, okay. Well, this would definitely be new music for me. Oh, the Tantric Experience. I wonder what's on there. Ah, this is one of the ones I wanted. It's weird, isn't it? I buy all these mini discs just for some 12-inch dance mixes. I used to have some 12 mixes from the 80s when, embarrassingly, I did a bit of DJing with my friend. And I had some records, some 12-inch records and some LPs back in the day and some singles. And unfortunately, they all went missing after a gig one day. Oh, Madonna. Yeah. Is that Madonna? Madonna. Okay. Very neat. So, 12-inch vinyl dance mixes. That's interesting. So I do still have some of my old, 80s and 90s, maybe later than that, records up in the loft, but I've got nothing to play them on. So you're probably bored by now. Ooh, that might be interesting. Not really a big fan, but I like something different from time to time. Never heard of much of this though. I'm very fussy with music. Level 42. Oh, a 12-inch remix collection. That'd be good. I do like level 42, some of the faster ones. Now, that's one of the discs that I bought. I bought the whole of this lot just for this, discs like this. Delirium Odyssey. Okay. Yeah, I used to be into a bit of house and garage back in the day. But I'm very fussy. There's certain... I don't really like listening to albums because some of the tracks... Oop, that's the phone. Let me get that. Okay, the family's in now, so there'll be a bit more noise and I might have to edit out a bit of the commentary. And I've just realised that my phone was shooting a video in portrait mode, so I don't know whether I'll be able to edit that and make it into landscape. If not, you're going to get half portrait and half landscape, or maybe even 2 videos. I think I was saying that I don't really like listening to whole CDs because there'll be a few tracks on there that I like and lots of tracks that I don't like and in fact annoy me. So I don't listen to CDs all the way through very often. In fact, hardly at all. I'll usually pick and choose the tracks I like and burn them to Minidisc. So I don't know whether we did that one. Never heard of them. Right, so let's move it on. God, this is going to be a boring video. If you've got this far and you realise that I was shooting the video in the wrong orientation, just say, just comment dipstick in the comments, dipstick. And if you don't know what that means, if you're not English or old, then it just means an idiot or a fool. Yep, another one of those discs. Okay, so let's move through these more quickly. You can always pause the video if you need to. I'm interested to find out what's on these, or what these artists are like. I wonder where the guy got these. He must be a music fan, unless the guy I bought these from has bought these as a job lot and is selling them on. So nothing really unusual for discs at the moment. So let's move more quickly through there. Tai Chi, blimey. Getting all oriental now. Well, lots of relaxation stuff. And then go straight into vinyl dance and trance. Well, it'll take me a long while to get through these, isn't it? Bonsai garden. Oh. Right, getting to the end of it. That's it, so nothing really unusual in terms of discs, but some new music I wanted to listen to, some of those 12-inch remixes and 12-inch tracks. I wanted to listen to those as well. So thanks for sticking by me, not a very interesting video. Leave a comment, Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.